How's everybody today? I just thought I'd do another one outside here as it's a nice sunny day today, a bit windy and a bit cold, but never mind, we can cope with that. First, before I start, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please click the button below, please comment and let me know how you, what you think, and if there's anything specifically you'd like me to discuss or talk about. I love to hear from everybody and I love to hear your comments to let me know how I'm doing, and any suggestions are welcome. Right, so today we can talk about social networks and as social support systems, I should say, rather than social networks. Social networks are great too, but social support systems. So when you're stuck in an abusive relationship, you need to try and have as much support around you as possible. So try and keep in touch with as many people as possible. If you've lost touch with close family, friends, colleagues, acquaintances, people you used to know at school, college, university, old jobs, places you used to visit, it's always great to try and keep as many people in contact with you as possible, because you are completely isolated. So quite often abusers will isolate you, they'll try and take you away from people. So they might ask you to move away, and they'll give you all these excellent reasons why you should move away with them. It'll be great. I think my first narc made excuses like, we can move to Southall, you can go shopping every day because you'll be right in the heart of the shopping centre, and so on. I think this the second one, I can't remember what he said, to be honest. Who cares? I don't care. Right, so that's a classic tactic that they quite often use because they want to isolate you and move you away from everybody. So your best defence is to actually try and keep in contact with as many people as possible, try and keep in touch, try and touch base with people as much as possible. Let people know what's happening. So if you're struggling at home, if you're having difficulties, if they're being very abusive, they're physically abusive to you, they're verbally abusive to you, whatever's happening, just try and let as many people know as possible. The other option is to actually keep a diary. So you keep a journal, you keep a daily account of what's going on. So anytime anything happens, if you actually log it down, you keep a diary, you keep journals about it, as much evidence, as much proof as possible. So if anything happens, if you've got bruises, cuts, anything that happens, things that get broken at home, you keep a log of it. You take photographs. With regards to finances, you try and have savings in a separate account, perhaps that they wouldn't know about, or with someone that you trust, perhaps. Try and save up money, because once you do leave, you will need to have your finances sorted. You'll need to know where you can go, who you can go to, who you can ask for help, where you can get financial support from, where you can get practical support from, where you can go and stay if you have to suddenly leave home in a rush. Try and make an exit plan, so you know that, say, if they get very abusive tomorrow, you're just going to walk out. But you don't want to just be walking out in the street with with nothing. So try and have a bag prepared ready. Try and have some important, documents, passport, ID cards, some money, some cash, just in case for emergencies. Have an exit plan, so have a support network, a support system set up. So you tell your family and friends or close ones or people you trust, I might have to suddenly come to your house, I might have to suddenly leave home in an emergency, that kind of thing. So you know what's happening, you've got it planned up in your head. Don't write it down anywhere, obviously, because often they go through your phones, they go through your laptops, they want to find out everything about you, they want to control everything about you. So best not to write things down, but to have it in your head so that you know other people know as well, people that are close to you are aware of the situation, are aware of what's happening, and they can help you in an emergency, or if you suddenly need to leave. And just be prepared for what's happening, mentally. Try and keep strong. It's often very, very difficult to try and keep strong, try and keep on top of things. You get ground down, you get made to feel completely worthless and useless and unlovable, and they completely strip you of your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-respect. They leave you with no dignity whatsoever. So you need to try and keep intact as much of that as possible, and try and build it up as much as possible, because once they've got their claws into you, they will try and leave you completely alone, completely, there's nothing left of you, and it is almost like you are completely a nobody. They leave you as a nobody. So that's the best thing you need to do, is try and be aware of all this, try and, educate yourself, try and learn as much as possible, research, talk to people and find out about abuse, narcissism, domestic violence, whatever it is that you're struggling with. Try and research as much as possible, learn as much as possible, educate yourself as much as possible, because your best defense is knowledge and education, and that's the best strength that you have, the best sword that you have. So try and learn as much as possible about the situation, so that you are aware that if something happens, you know what to do, where to go, who to go to, and ask for support and help. Right, I shall be signing out. Before I go, please click the button below, please comment below and let me know how things are going, and what you thought, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye.